welcome to another video of Dan Does It, and today we're going to be going through Cisco Packet Tracer 2.7.6 Implement Basic Connectivity. So let's go ahead and get started. I took a screenshot of the IP address table down here just because I find that helpful. So if you guys want to, take a screenshot and put that down here. If not, you can scroll up later to get these numbers. And let's jump right in. So our objectives: perform a basic configuration on switch 1 and switch 2, configure the PCs, configure the switch management interface. So let's get started. Part 1, perform a basic configuration on S1 and S2. Complete the following steps on S1 and S2. So let's go ahead and we'll start with S1. So let's click on that. And we are in the CLI tab. So press enter and enter the correct command to configure the host name as S1. So first we need to type enable, then config t, and now we will type hostname, capital S1. There we go. Next one, we're going to use Cisco for the console password. So we'll type in line console 0, and we'll type password Cisco, and don't forget the login command, and then exit. For the privilege exec mode, we're going to use class. So let's do the enable secret and class. And part 3, verify the password configurations for S1. How can you verify that both passwords were configured correctly? We'll just exit out one more time, press enter, and then show run. We can see our secret password right there, and our line console password, Cisco. Perfect. Next, use an appropriate banner text to warn unauthorized access. The following text is an example. So let's go here, go config t, and type banner MOTD, and then I'm just going to copy this, paste it right there. Oh, I actually forgot my starting one here. All right, so put that. There we go, and we'll press enter. So that's good, and then save the configuration file to the non-volatile RAM. So we're going to exit out of this, and then copy, run, start. Press enter one more time, and that should be good. Let's do the show run just to see. We have our host name, we have our secret password, spacebar, have our banner of the day here, and we have our Cisco line console password. All right, so that is all done on switch 1. Let's close that down. Let's open up switch 2 here. And press enter. So we will start at the top here. Configure the host name. So this is going to be S2. Right now it says switch here. So we'll go enable config T and then host name capital S2. You can see that switched it for us. Perfect. Next one, configure the console and encrypted privilege exact mode passwords. So let's do line console 0 password Cisco, and don't forget that login command and then exit. Next one, our encrypted privilege exact mode password. Going to type enable secret class. That's done. Verify the passwords. We'll exit out of here. Press enter and then show run. We have our secret password. And our line console password is Cisco. So perfect. Next one, we're going to do our banner of the day. So type in config T, banner, MOTD. Get our quotes in there. I'm just going to copy and paste this again. And then we'll put in our quotes again, press enter. That looks good. Then we will exit out of this, press enter, and then copy, run, start. Press enter one time, and we'll just verify everything is good. Show run command. We have our enable secret password here. Press the space bar a few times. We have our banner of the day and our line console password. So that is all done. We are done with that. Step 2, configure PC1 and PC2 with IP addresses. So step 1, click on PC1. And it wants us to click IP configuration, which is right here. As you can see, there is nothing in here. Yep, this is where it helps having our address table. So we're in PC1. Just gonna copy and paste that in there. And then here, 255.255.255.0. That is all set. Close that, and let's go to PC2. Same thing, we'll click the IP configuration. And then we'll just copy that. And the subnet mask automatically came in. So that is good. We'll close that. Step 2, test connectivity to the switches. So click PC1. Close the IP configuration window if it's still open. In the desktop tab, click the command prompt, which is right here. And we're going to type ping 192.168.1.253, and that would be our switch 1. So we're from PC1 pinging our switch here. Let's see what happens. Asks us if we are successful and explain why. You can see number 1, request timeout, request timed out. We are not going to be successful here, and that is because we did not set up an IP address on the switches. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that. We're going to configure an IP address on switch 1. There we go. So press enter. Let's go configure config T, and then interface VLAN 1, then IP address 192.168.1.253 space 255.255.255.0, and just double check this. We're in switch 1, so switch 1 192.168.1.253. Perfect. We'll press enter and then no shutdown, and then we will exit out of that. And why do you enter the no shutdown command? That basically just turns on the interface. So step 2 here wants us to configure S2 with an IP address now. So we'll close S1, we'll open up the S2, and here we go. So first step, config T, interface VLAN 1, we'll type IP address. Remember, we're in switch 2 now, so we're gonna look at our table down here. We have 192.168.1.254 space 255.255.255.0. Press enter. No shutdown command, and exit. Exit. There we go. So step 3, verify the IP address configuration on S1 and S2. Use the show IP interface brief command. So let's exit out of here. Show IP interface brief. And there it is, VLAN 1. And yes, and it is up. Perfect. So let's close that. Let's go to S1. We'll verify it on there. With, let's do the other command this time. Show. First we have to exit out of here, and then show run. We can see we have our IP address right here, which, perfect, 253. So that is all done. Now we will save the configuration files to the non-volatile RAM. Press space. So we'll do copy, run, start, press enter, and perfect. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the S2 here. Copy, run, start. We'll press enter. And close that down. Now we are at 100% completion, but let's just do our pings quick. So Last one, click PC1, go to our command prompt, and ping the IP address for PC2. So that's here. So we will ping PC2. Let's see what happens. There we are, getting all the replies. We can also do, let's ping our switch one now. Okay, first one didn't work, that's normal. Then we got 3 replies. We could do that same thing again, and we'll get all 4 this time. There we go. And the last one, ping switch 2. So ping. So first one didn't work, that's pretty normal. There we go, guys. We are all done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one.